Water, one of the most fundamental elements of life, holds profound symbolic significance across various mythologies. Throughout history, it has been viewed as a source of life, a means of purification, a boundary between worlds, and a powerful force of both creation and destruction. Its fluidity and omnipresence have made water a potent symbol of transformation, renewal, and the cyclical nature of existence. This essay explores the rich symbolism of water in mythology, offering examples from different cultures to highlight its multifaceted nature. In many mythological traditions, water is considered the essence of life itself. It is often depicted as a life-giving force, essential for the creation of the world and for the survival of living beings. In Mesopotamian mythology, the primordial saltwater ocean, Tiamat, is a central figure. She represents the chaos of the universe before creation, and from her body, the world and all life emerge. This creation story emphasizes the dual nature of water. It can be a chaotic, uncontrollable force, but also a wellspring of new life and order. Similarly, in Greek mythology, water is connected to the origins of the universe. The Titan Oceanus personifies the vast, encircling ocean that was believed to be the origin of all fresh water. His flowing rivers and streams were vital for sustaining life, and his many children, water nymphs, embodied the different aspects of water that nourished and sustained the earth. The connection between water and life is also found in the myth of Nereus, the ancient sea god, whose daughters, the Nereids, were guardians of the sea's life-giving waters. Water also serves as a symbolic boundary, representing the division between different realms or states of existence. In Norse mythology, the rivers of the underworld serve as gateways to the land of the dead. The river Joel, which separates the world of the living from the realm of the dead, is crossed by souls on their way to the afterlife. The act of crossing water thus symbolizes a transition from life to death, and its tumultuous nature often reflects the challenges of that journey. In Hindu mythology, the river Ganges is revered as sacred and purifying, acting as a bridge between the earthly realm and the divine. The goddess Ganga is said to have descended from the heavens to cleanse the sins of the world. Pilgrims journey to bathe in its waters, believing that doing so will cleanse them of their impurities and offer them spiritual rebirth. Here, water serves as a boundary between the mundane world and a higher, purer state of existence. Similarly, in Celtic mythology, water is often associated with the passage to otherworldly realms. The Lady of the Lake, a prominent figure in Arthurian legend, resides in the mystical waters of a lake, representing the boundary between the earthly world and the magical realm of Avalon. The act of crossing this boundary is often tied to heroism or transformation, as the heroes who seek Avalon must first enter the waters and traverse their mystical depths. While water is life-giving, it also possesses destructive power. Floods, storms, and tsunamis are common in mythologies, often serving as a way to reset the world or purify it. In the biblical flood narrative, God sends a great deluge to wipe out the corrupt world, sparing only Noah and his family, who represent righteousness. The flood serves as both a punishment for sin and a purification, cleansing the world for a new beginning. In this case, water is a symbol of divine wrath but also of renewal. In Hindu mythology, the god Varuna, associated with the oceans and the cosmic waters, has the power to bring forth devastating floods. The flood is often depicted as a force to cleanse the earth of impurities or to restore cosmic order. The Mahabharata and Ramayana contain stories of floods that wash away entire kingdoms, emphasizing water's role in both destruction and rebirth. Similarly, the myth of Noach in Sumerian mythology, featuring the figure of Ziusadra or Utnapishtim, tells the story of a great flood sent by the gods to destroy humanity. As in the biblical story, a chosen hero survives the deluge, representing the cycle of death and rebirth through water's destructive power. Water is also commonly associated with purification, cleansing both the body and the spirit. In many mythologies, gods or heroes are cleansed in water, symbolizing the washing away of sin or impurities, allowing them to be reborn or transformed. In Greek mythology, the river Styx plays a central role in the afterlife. The souls of the dead must cross its waters to enter the underworld, and those who bathe in the Styx are granted invulnerability. The Achilles legend, in which the hero is dipped into the river Styx by his mother, makes him nearly invincible, save for the infamous heel. This myth emphasizes the transformative power of water, its ability to change and purify. In Christian mythology, the act of baptism involves immersion in water to purify the soul, symbolizing spiritual rebirth and the washing away of sin. This ritual act is rooted in the notion that water holds the power to cleanse and renew, both physically and spiritually. The Egyptian goddess Isis is also closely associated with the Nile River. The river's annual flooding was seen as a symbolic death and rebirth, washing away the old and bringing forth new life. Isis, with her ties to the river, was considered a goddess of healing and transformation, emphasizing water's restorative power. Water's symbolism in mythology is rich and multifaceted, reflecting its fundamental role in life, death, and transformation. As a source of life and fertility, water nurtures and sustains creation. As a boundary, it separates realms and marks transitions between life and death, or the mundane and the divine. Its power to destroy, as seen in floods, reflects the capacity for renewal and purification, while its role in cleansing and transformation underlines its importance in rituals of rebirth. Through stories across cultures, water continues to embody the paradoxical nature of existence, creating, sustaining, and destroying in cycles that mirror the human experience.